You're listening to the New Music Alliance radio hour to the spooky Halloween show. And you just heard Midnight Psychic, String of Fate. And we start off with Frenchy and the Punk, Like in a Dream.
Ooh, this was like our dark cabaret goth set.
Yes, very cabaret goth.
We played Midnight Psychic a few times around in New Haven, Connecticut. Goth rock inspired by abandoned shopping malls, clown paintings, and window blinds.
I love this. Look, it makes you go like that.
The first time I heard them, it was amazing. I was like, they had this like goth, like early Cure sound to them, and they're modern. They released this in 2022.
Is this their first single?
It's one of their first ones. I think they'll only have a few singles. You Should Move On, we've played before, which is amazing. And I think they only have a couple others.
It's so good.
Mm.
First of all, it's so fun. I mean, goth sound and, they totally have that Cure kind of sound, but I love the whole feeling of it. I love the lyric. Anything that's inspired by clown paintings, abandoned malls.
They did some shows earlier this month, but I don't see anything coming up for them, unfortunately. I would love to go to a show, a late night show.
Yeah, like on Halloween.
Oh, yeah. There you go. And we
Punk.
Frenchy and the Punk. Oh, I love them. This is off their Midnight Garden album that came out in June 2024. Like in a Dream. Scott Helen, originally from Westfield, Massachusetts, in a band with some guy named Lou and Jay, some punk band, Deep Wound.
Deep wound.
I love their dark cabaret style that they do now. It's really cool.
Her voice is
Oh,
so good.
Samantha can belt it out like Florence and the Machine, Susie Sue, Johnette Napolitano. She gets me every time. She just lets it out. Is that like a vibrato they call it? Is that
She's got vibrato, she's got this deep voice. She's got power
mm,
voice. I love that. I mean, I really, I love that belty sound. And it so lends itself to this song. And certainly, if you're going to be the cabaret, the dark cabaret singer, you're not going to have the wispy voice.
nope.
You're gonna belt it out.
And she holds it there, taunting us. And I get out of breath just listening to her hold it out that long. And it's her vocals are paired perfectly with Scott's spy rock guitar style. He has album out under his own moniker, Guitar Me of One. It's that bouncy kind of surf rock almost kind of sound to it.
And they're a couple, yes?
Yes, they're married. Yep. They were just playing in Attleboro, Massachusetts recently, but now they're heading down the East Coast, but they'll be back. They always play in this area.
Have you interviewed them?
Oh, they've been down to the studio a couple times.
What are they like?
They're amazing. They're so fun to have down in the studio. They were like my second to last artist to come down to the studio just before the pandemic started.
Oh
We
man.
had this brand new production room. It was beautiful. They were the first ones to perform in it too.
And then we all went home.
Yeah. But I love listening to Frenchy and the Punk. Amazing.
I love them.
Mm.
What spooky, weird, wild thing do we have next?
Now we've got our little kind of quirky, silly set in a way, and do-it-yourself kind of artists. We've got Court Lee with Wispy Cauliflower. We have Halloween Jack, and we're going to start it off with one of our perpetual favorites, Dylan Patrick Ward, and the Lovable Losers with no King, but Stephen King.